Welcome back to your school. In this video, we are going to cover complete teacher management inside the platform. We will look at manually adding teachers, importing teachers using Excel or CSV, assigning academic responsibilities, teacher profiles, and teacher operational workflows. So teachers are one of the most important users in the system because they interact with attendance, examinations, reports, timetables, assessments, lesson planning, and student performance tracking. So in order to access the teachers module, you go to core management, then you find your teachers menu here. You see the list of teachers already added in the system. We're going to click add teacher to manually add a teacher. So the profile photo makes it easier to identify the teacher. We're going to create the teacher by filling the form. So we are not going to enter the password, we're just going to leave it blank so that the system can auto-generate a password. So this email address works hand in hand with the create user account for this teacher, such that the teacher may be able to log in their portal and manage their scheme of work or set assessments and so forth. We are going to set an employee number. We're going to call it employee 0097. We give it a gender. This number should be unique. The hire date is January. This teacher is a master's in education. We can enter the phone number here and the address. If an account is marked as inactive, it means that that teacher will not be able to log into the portal. We'll send login details to the teacher via email, such that they will receive their login details as soon as they create an account. So as you can see here, this is the email that the teacher receives together with that auto-generated password. The teacher can also find links to download the Android application or the iOS application. Now, this was one way to create teacher. We also have got another way to import teachers in bulk. You go to system and profile, you find imports, you create a new import, you select type teacher, then you choose the file. Here, I already have got a file prepared here. I'm not going to skip any header. Okay, so you get a preview of what your file looks like. So now we are going to do what we call column mapping. So the Excel header, these are the headings in the Excel file, and then we need to map it to our field. We are not going to map the ID. Okay, we can just map the ID to what we call the external ID, such that we can reference it later in our system. Okay, let's not import this. The employee number is auto-selected to employee number. First name is auto-selected to first name. Last name auto-selected to last name. Gender, it's been auto-mapped to. The date of birth, here our records are empty, so we are not going to map that. The phone number, here it's called the phone, so it's automatically mapped. The email has been mapped. Everything has been mapped here except the hire date. Yes, we've got the hire date, so we're going to map it. Active, yes or no. Okay, that will work. This one is not useful, this one is not useful. So we're going to click execute import. So as soon as you click execute import, the import does run. You can see the import history here. It says to imported. So if we come back under core management to teachers, we now see that we now have got these teachers that we imported. Let's look at this demo teacher details. So here is just an overview. The assigned school. This teacher has got a linked user, so you can view the user or you can send a login email again. Note that if you do send login email again, it will reset the password, which means the previous password no longer works. So employees, the teacher can be linked with an employee record. We will speak about that in the next video. You can also print an ID card. Let's preview. Okay, we did not add an image for this teacher, so if we have an image, we have it here. If we had it valid until a certain date, we have it here. This is the employee number and a QR code to verify the teacher. Now that we have created the teacher details, it's time to link the teacher with the class. So we navigate to academics, then go to grades. This form 1 has got 3 classes. We'll be assigning teachers to all these classes. So we go to form 1, classes. We enter into form 1A, go to teachers tab. So you can assign multiple teachers to a class. We will mark this as the primary teacher. You could add assistant teacher or a student teacher. This is the primary teacher for this class. You can also set duration that this teacher is going to teach between this date and that date. Okay, so now if we go back to the classes tab here, you'll now see that Tandiwe is now a teacher assigned to this class. We can also assign teachers to a specific subject. For example, mathematics here is going to be taught by Tererai for this term 2 2026. So now you can see that Tererai is now a teacher of that subject, but the class teacher is still Tandiwe Adebayo. Thank you for watching this video and welcome.